It's only the beginning of the year, and Keir Starmer, Labour Party leader, finds himself at the heart of yet another political firestorm. This time, it's not just routine controversies or policy debates. His leadership is being shaken to its core by a wave of defections threatening to derail the Labour Party's very foundation. As Starmer enjoys a holiday abroad, a dramatic exodus of party members and grassroots supporters is unfolding. But what's really happening behind the scenes? And how will these defections shape Starmer's political future as we step into 2025? Before diving in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on British politics. As we enter the new year, Keir Starmer's leadership faces one of its greatest challenges yet. 20 Labour councillors from Broxtowe Borough Council in Nottinghamshire have resigned en masse, accusing the party of abandoning its core values. This dramatic exodus, which includes council leader Milan Radulovic, a loyal Labour member for 42 years, marks a major turning point and raises serious questions about Labour's direction under Starmer's leadership. The resignations stem from mounting frustrations over Labour's current policies. Central to the controversy is the party's decision to cut the winter fuel allowance for pensioners, a move critics see as a betrayal of Labour's working-class roots. For decades, the party has championed the needs of the most vulnerable, but policies like this are leaving longtime supporters feeling alienated. Milan Radulovic, visibly upset, called his resignation deeply saddening but unavoidable, criticizing Labour's shift towards centrist policies. He was particularly vocal about Labour's plans to restructure local government into super councils, warning that such centralisation would undermine local democracy and rob communities of their voices. The defecting councillors have announced plans to form a new independent party, committed to upholding traditional Labour values. However, their ability to succeed hinges on securing the support of other independent councillors, a precarious position that reflects the broader instability within Labour's grassroots. Labour's official response has been to downplay the resignations. A spokesperson called the defections disappointing, but insisted that the remaining councillors remain committed to serving their constituents. They pointed to ongoing collaborations with Labour MPs Juliet Campbell and Alex Norris as evidence of the party's resilience. However, the loss of 20 councillors, nearly Labour's entire majority in Broxtowe, is nothing short of seismic. Reports suggest that over 100 grassroots members have also quit the party, amplifying the sense of crisis. For a party that relies heavily on its grassroots activists to campaign, fundraise, and organize, these defections are more than a numbers game. They are a glaring warning sign of systemic instability. Keir Starmer's leadership is under increasing scrutiny, with murmurs of a potential leadership challenge growing louder. His decision to vacation abroad during such a turbulent time has only fueled discontent within the party. Many see his absence as a sign of detachment from the concerns of grassroots supporters. Critics argue that policies like the winter fuel allowance cuts and Starmer's broader centrist stance have alienated Labour's traditional base. What was once a party built on the principles of working-class advocacy now faces accusations of abandoning its roots. Broxtowe's crisis is not an isolated incident. Across Labour strongholds, grassroots members, councillors, and even MPs are questioning whether Starmer's vision aligns with the party's historical mission, or if it represents a betrayal of its foundational principles. Global criticism and a tarnished reputation. The turmoil within Labour has caught the attention of international critics. High-profile figures like Elon Musk have publicly weighed in, accusing Labour of lacking transparency and accountability. Musk specifically called out Jess Phillips, further increasing the pressure on Starmer and his team. This internal collapse is no longer just a domestic embarrassment. It's a spectacle on the world stage. Politicians from as far as New Zealand and the United States have weighed in, criticizing Labour's handling of internal scandals and the UK's broader political climate. The road ahead for Labour looks increasingly uncertain. What was once seen as Starmer's stabilizing leadership is now widely regarded as a liability. The Broxtowe resignations are symptomatic of a much larger issue, a party that has lost touch with its principles, its members, and its identity. Labour's grassroots members, long considered the heart and soul of the party, are walking away in unprecedented numbers. These defections, combined with growing dissatisfaction from within and relentless scrutiny from the outside, suggest that Labour is heading toward an existential reckoning. As Labour enters 2025, the question is no longer whether the party will face an internal collapse but how severe the fallout will be. If Starmer and his allies fail to address these issues urgently, They risk not only losing control of councils like Broxtowe but also their credibility as a party capable of leading the nation. Labour's future hangs in the balance. Unless there's a dramatic course correction, the party may find itself sidelined, overshadowed by its own failures and missed opportunities. The events in Broxtowe are a wake-up call, an urgent reminder that Labour must reconnect with its base and redefine its mission if it hopes to survive. What are your thoughts on Labour's current crisis? Can the party recover under Starmer's leadership, or is it time for new direction? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of British politics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay informed, and take care.